Hey everybody, what's going on? So today I'm going to be cold calling the no equity list again out of the CRM, out of my CRM. And if you're wondering the CRM that I use, I put the link down below. It's ButtonLeads. Pretty much does everything for me. It sends out an LOI and a text message, but overall it's still me cold calling these leads. So we're just going to go through kind of like what my day would be like. I have some new leads that I need to call, and there's going to be some downtime in between in between the calls. Like sometimes on the list, the property still may be pending or it could be under contract, but the list hadn't updated and it shows that it's still active. So I go on my phone. I use the CRM all on my phone. I'll go on my phone, copy the address, paste it into the web browser, see if it's active or pending. If it's active, then I'll start calling. If it's pending, I put it in the workflow, and then the CRM will follow up with that agent for me just to make sure that the buyers have closed or if it fell out or anything like that. So I'm just going to start calling, and hopefully we can get some agents to answer.
Hello, this is Tyler Blair. Hello, this is Tyler Blair with the Legacy.
All right. So he didn't answer. And then I also have a workflow um, in here. And when I say workflow, it's kind of like an automation. If you don't know about the CRM or how it works, and when they don't answer, I can put them in there, and then it will send out a text message and just call it, kind of follow up with them to see like, hey, when's a better time that I can reach you, or when can we get on a call? And most of the time, they'll end up just calling me back from that. But if not, then it will keep following up with them, and I'll reach out to them, and it'll create a task for me to continue to call them, and it will continue to text them at the same time. All right. Let's see if this one is cool. And then also, just for protection purposes, probably when I'm talking about the address, I'm just going to mute it, and then I'll unmute it so you can hear the rest of the conversation. Just going to double dial them.
Hi, this is Donna. I'm sorry
Okay, voicemail. This is usually how it goes. You're going to get a lot of people that don't pick up, and then you're going to have to, just continue following up with them, try calling them. Sometimes they'll call you back. It just really depends. Hopefully, we can get some people to answer here, though. Okay, it looks like this one, cool, is active. Alrighty.
Your call has.
All right, we're going to try them again.
Hello,
Hey, Julian, it's Ryan. How are you?
Ryan. Who?
Yeah, Ryan Vasquez. I was just calling about that listing that you had on.
We don't know you. I don't know you. But you say you're Ryan.
Yeah.
You call me once, and don't answer, you call me again.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
You're the agent on that.
Okay.
You're on the agent on that one, right? Okay. He doesn't know me, but he doesn't. So he decides to hang up on me. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna call him again.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, he didn't answer. I'm just gonna shoot him a text and say, I guess I'll just do voice text so that way you can hear it. Hey, Julian, this is Ryan. I believe you are the agent on this listing, correct? Put a question mark. When would be a better time to call you? I'm a buyer. And send. Okay. We'll skip him for now. See if he messages back. He may not, but a lot of times you're going to get that. Alrighty.
Thank you for calling Keller Williams Arizona Realty.
Okay. Maybe that was the office line. Hopefully, I'll try calling him again, see if someone picks up for this one.
Thank you for calling Keller Williams Arizona Realty. Please leave a message and we will return.
All right, no answer. I think this one might be an office phone, so we'll see if I can try to get that agent's number another way. Usually I just go on to Zillow or something and try to look them up that way. Sometimes they put their cell phone number on there. All right. All right, so I just came across one that's pending, even though when I pulled the list, it was active. So sometimes things change, they go under contract, then you just put it in the pending workflow and move on to the next one. Alrighty. Here we go.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail for Darren Gordon.
No answer.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail.
Well, we got a lot of no answers and one angry agent. Hopefully we can get one that we can have a good conversation with here soon. Okay. All right, that agent didn't answer. It went straight to voicemail. Okay, straight to voicemail. We'll see if I can get a hold of them another time. All right. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of downtime in between these. Just like I said, I do it all on my phone, and so I just want to make sure that they're still listed when I call the agent, so that way I'm not confused or they're like, "Oh, it's already pending. Why are you calling about this type of thing?" Because you'll definitely get that once in a while.
Manager Arizona, this is Debbie McLean. How may I help you?
Hey, Debbie, do you by chance have Shanna's number? Or could you provide me with her number, please?
I don't. She no longer works here.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Okay, so in that case, it looks like maybe I had the wrong number in PropStream when I pulled the list. So I'm just gonna look at on Zillow and see if there's another number in there for her. It looks like there is. I think it's different. So I'm just gonna copy that and put that in here. And then we'll try calling her again. There we go.
You've reached Shanna with Kinsey Realty.
Okay, well, at least we got the right number. We know that now. I'm gonna try calling her one more time.
Advantage Arizona Property Management is Debbie.
Hey, Debbie, sorry, I must have got transferred over to you. I was trying to reach Shanna. Is she not available?
No, she's no longer here.
I don't know why it keeps transferring over to you.
Help you with, or what are you trying to look for?
No, I was talking about her listing, but it was weird. When I called, it actually went to her voicemail. But for some reason, I don't know. It's like the call got transferred over to you. So that was strange.
Maybe she used to work here, so maybe is it an older listing? Is it?
No.
Is it active?
Yeah, it's active right now. And I pulled the number off of Zillow, and so that's why I was curious why it would be.
Let me see, what's the property?
Yeah, it is. 1 second, let me find it.
I know she works up there. I don't have it in our inventory, so it must be some kind of old listing. Sometimes when agents copy listings, they don't change their information out of there. So maybe that was it. That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that could have
Yeah,
happened.
but no.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know how it got forwarded over to you, but I thought it.
Yeah, she must have the old office number in her listing or something. But nope, she hasn't worked here in years.
Alrighty. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Ah, bye. That was really strange. Like when I called the first time, it went to her voicemail, and then the next time, it went back to that property management. So did the number not save? Let's see. Yeah, it's still in there. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll have to find her number again somewhere else. Okay. All right. Here's one that's active. Cool. We'll call this one.
Thank you for calling Silver Lake Realty. This is Sandy. How may I help you?
Hey, Sandy, can you provide me with Mike Sweeney's number, please?
Sure. That is 480
Uh huh.
2525.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, bye bye. Okay, cool. So I got his number. I'm gonna copy that and change it out. Sometimes you'll get the um, like the front desk number for the broker or the group that they work for. So usually they'll provide their number. Sometimes they won't provide the agent's number to you. So then you'll have to just see if they can transfer you over. But we got lucky on this one. So try calling him again.
Hello, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, I was calling about your listing on 84th Place. I had actually sent you an
Yeah.
LOI. I think it was yesterday or a couple days ago. Did you get a chance to review it?
I don't know that I saw it. You
Uh-oh.
sent me an LOI for purchase or what?
Yeah, to purchase it. I guess I can kind of. I may have the wrong email address for you. If you want to text me over the
Okay.
right one, I'll send it again. But either way, I can kind of just run down what I was looking to do. I was just seeing if your client was interested in more of like a creative option. Have you guys been presented with anything like that yet?
Yeah, she needs to sell it and get her money out because she's downsizing.
Okay.
If it's a seller carrier, I think she can't do that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know how. I mean, my numbers could be wrong. I didn't know how much she was going to be netting, but it didn't look like maybe too much.
Right.
But I could be off on there. But I was just curious if we could at least put some money in her pocket up front if she'd be willing to do something like that, even if we take over the.
She really needs more of a traditional setup. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, if anything changes on it, please let me know. And really, at the end of the day, I'm just here to be, a resource to you, and this is what I specialize in. So, if you have any other listings that have lower equity, pre-foreclosure, I'd love to take a look at them.
Okay. Understood, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, sounds good. Well, hey, thanks for your time, Mike.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, you have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye. Okay, cool. Now I'm just gonna add in my notes really quick. He said she needs a traditional sale. She needs all the equity out of the property. Not really interested. Cool. Okay. And on to the next. That one didn't have a voicemail. It just hung up. Try calling again. Alrighty, no answer. Okay, this one's for sale.
Thank you for calling West Line Sotheby's International Realty.
Okay, I got the office phone on that one. I'll have to see if I can. Let's see, is this the same number? I'm just looking on Zillow to see if it's the same number that I have in here for her. It is, so that's just the office line. I'll have to try to find a different number for her.
Oh, it's Paul.
Hey, Paul, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Hey, I was calling about your listing.
Okay.
Yeah, I had sent you an LOI about 2 days ago. Did you get a chance to review it?
I thought I responded to you. Maybe not. What was the deal on it? Just enlighten me. You're asking to do owner financing?
Yeah, similar, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. He's not going to carry.
Oh, okay. He just wants it out of his name and like whatever equity he has
Yes,
in it.
he wants to be done with it. So
Okay, understand. Well, if anything changes on his end, let me know, and I'd be happy to take a look at it again and see if we could do something like that. Put all his equity in his pocket, and at the end of the day, I just want to be a resource to you. So if you ever come across any other listings like this, that's what I specialize in: is lower equity, pre-foreclosure, solving sellers' problems. So I just want to be that tool in your tool belt.
okay, sounds good.
All right, thanks for your time, Paul. Talk soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, bye. Okay, cool. Well, sometimes I don't get to say everything out like that I want to say to them. Some agents are quicker than others to try to get off of the phone, but that's why I always try to like give them that value proposition and that I want to work with them, get them their commission. But most of the time, they're already gonna like say no. Oh, we're not interested in creative offers, and just pretty much turn you down right away. But then you just keep following up with them because sometimes things change with the sellers the longer it sits on the market. So it could be an option later down the line for them.
Hi, it's Heather, local. Hi, it's Heather, local luxury real estate. Leave me a voicemail or.
All right, no answer there. Okay, so I just came across this one. I just pulled it up on Zillow, and it looks like it's not listed anymore. So the listing could be expired. I check a couple other sites like Realtor and Redfin, and then usually on Zillow, I'll just scroll down to the bottom, and it will tell you like if it's no longer listed, or it will say something along the lines of listing removed. But yeah, this one just says off market, so I couldn't find it anywhere else. All right, so we'll move on to the next one.
Hello, this is Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm really good, thanks. Hey, I was calling about your listing on.
Yeah, the clients are actually canceled. We're due to set the expiration date for today. We're just waiting for the MLS update.
Uh oh. Did you guys have it like under contract at all, or what happened there? If you don't mind my asking.
The sellers just changed their mind. They're going to take it off the market, and yeah.
Were they going to rent it out or something?
No, just decided not to leave at this time.
Okay, got it. Well, hey, I mean, I definitely was interested in it. I don't know if you can maybe put, something together or not, but I did send you an LOI, and it was more of a creative option. Had they already kind of like looked over those and they weren't interested, or where were they at with that?
They're not interested.
Okay, gotcha. No worries. Do you maybe have any other listings that are, similar with lower equity but like turnkey that, I could take a look
No,
at?
I'm also getting out of real estate, so I don't have any other listings at this time and don't plan on getting any in the future.
Uh-oh. Okay. Gotcha. I understand. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye. That was the first time I've heard that. That's a bummer. Hopefully everything works out, whatever she's pursuing next. Didn't realize that she was getting out of real estate. Okay. So I'm just gonna set it up in here to not contact her anymore. So just not bugging her about other stuff, since she's no longer gonna be in real estate. Okay. Here's another one. Wow, this is a long ring. Wonder if he doesn't have voicemail, or if it's like an office phone or something. I'm gonna try calling him again. Yeah, I think this is like an office phone or something. All right, so I'm gonna look on Zillow, see what number I have in here. Yeah, it's like an 800 number. So, okay, perfect. There's a local number in here. So I'm going to copy that one and see if this one works better. Okay, interesting. All right, so that didn't work. Never mind. I'm going to move on to the next one. All right, so I came across another one. This one shows that it's off market as well. Oh, but then on, what is this, realtor.com or Redfin, it shows that it's active. So I'll still call.
Hello?
Hey, John, this is Ryan. How are you? Hey, this is Ryan. I'm calling about your listing on.
Are you a realtor?
I am not. I'm a buyer.
Yeah, it's not for sale.
Oh, I see it here on realtor.com. It's for sale.
Yeah, it's not for sale.
Oh, are you the owner of it too? Okay. Well, he just hung up. That was kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe he was an agent owner. Maybe not. But it shows that it's for sale. So we'll just follow up with him at another time. Maybe it wasn't a good time for him to talk. He was busy. Okay, here's another one.
Hi, this is Craig Bennett.
All right, no answer.
This is Craig Bennett.
Hey, Craig, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing great. Hey, I was calling about your listing on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hold on real quick?
sure.
Thanks, hold on.
He must be a busy guy. Maybe getting a lot of calls on the same listing. Usually I don't wait on hold.
This is Craig.
Oh. Hey, Craig. How's it going? Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Hey, so I had actually sent you an LOI for that listing. Did you get a chance to review it?
Yeah, I did. So they're talking about it. Here's my issue, because it's not an assumption you want to actually grab the loan, right? Current underlying mortgage.
Yeah, essentially, I just want to take over the payments, but like with that said, cover your commission and closing costs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking about it. Here's my situation is this all transparency.
Yeah.
This is a divorce situation.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if amicably I can get both parties to agree to agree. Just because they're both up, they kind of want a clean break, and this could hold them together,
Yeah.
So, so they're gonna talk to their lawyer to see and kind of get back to me. So, I just haven't emailed you back. I apologize, but you're on my list to do today. But we did talk about it. It was just a couple issues you have to consider being a divorce situation.
Gotcha. Yeah, I get that. I'm actually dealing with 2 of them right now, and it definitely can be a little bit more complicated. Usually what I like to do if, it is that case and they're not like necessarily talking to each other, I would usually just, do a 3-way call with you and one partner, and then you and the other. And, that way I can kind of explain everything that's going on, so everybody's kind of on the same page. I don't know what that's like if it's not, amicable or not, but I'd be happy to do something.
I mean, they would be on a conference call, not to get. I would almost have that happen, because just at least to hear you out if they can go forward.
Yeah.
Because then I could almost hear it like, well, I heard this, well, I heard that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want, so they'd have to agree to get on a call with you at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
that would be the best.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We could definitely do that. And yeah, I get I get what you're saying. It's like leaving a old pair of jeans or a shirt at the ex's house. They kind of feel like they're still connected. So I get that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when
hang tight. Give me a day or so. I'm working on it, and I'll let you know. Because I got to talk to one and the other. So it's a little complicated, but
yeah.
I like it. I mean, it definitely helps them. It definitely moving forward. So
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll do this.
All right.
I'll check back with you at the end of the week or something, and we can kind of go from there. Does that work?
That'd be great, Ryan.
All right. Awesome.
Yep, that's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Craig. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cool. That was a good call. I'm glad I waited. He seems like a nice guy, someone that I want to work with. So I'm just going to create a task for myself to follow up with him. All right. See how conversation went with lawyers. Okay. Man, that was a good one. I like Craig. He seems like a nice guy. I want to work with him more. All right.
Hi, this is Amber.
Hey, Amber, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good, Ryan. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was calling about your listing on. I had sent you an LOI for it. Did you get a chance to review it?
Oh, yeah. Let me look back at it. I still didn't see it when I looked back. I don't think I sent you my updated email either. I have, like everyone, I have a handful of email addresses, but I didn't see it in any of my emails.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, if you text me over the best email, I'll get it sent out to you. But just to kind of, I guess, recap of what I was looking to do since I have you on the phone here, I was looking to do more of a creative option on this property. Is that something that you guys have kind of discussed, or do you know like what I'm referring to when I say that?
No, I don't.
Okay, so yeah,
But you guys fill me in on what you mean.
sure. So I saw that they didn't maybe have a ton of equity in this property, so I was just thinking if I could maybe come in, put some money in their pocket, pay your commission and all the
Yeah.
closing costs, if they'd be open to me taking over the payments.
Did you actually look at the listing? Because they actually have over $1 million of equity in this property.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I did look at the listing. I just didn't like some. So where I get the obviously the mortgage information is public data, but it's not always completely
Gotcha.
accurate. So that's what I was seeing. But
Yeah. No, they're in a really, really great position. So it's probably not the best fit.
okay, well, I mean, even then, sometimes it still works. If it, I get sellers sometimes they're asking too much, and if they're willing to take a down payment and payments over time, then I can give them that price, even if it's maybe over than what the market's willing to pay for it. So that could
Gotcha.
potentially be
It's
an
not
option.
one that they're gonna want to hold either. They're just when they're done with it, they're gonna want to be moving on and done with it. But
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, so I just don't think it's probably the best fit. It's only been on the market for I think 12 or 13 days now, so they're not like looking for any big changes either as far as price or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate you, letting me know. And really, at the end of the day, I just want to be a additional resource for you. So if you do come across those, sellers with some problems, I want to help you solve them and just be that extra tool in your tool belt. If they're in pre-foreclosure, lower equity, or like I said, if they even want too much for their house, we have a solution for that. So yeah, I'd love to
Awesome.
stay in touch with you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
so good. Thank you so much for reaching out.
All right, thanks. Take care, Amber. Bye. Cool. She's pretty nice. All right. So sometimes I'll get that in. Sometimes even off of this list, it's not always, completely accurate. The data, usually the agent will correct you if you're wrong about, oh no, they have a ton of equity. So hopefully we can do some deals in the future. Amber and I. Over $1 million in equity. All right. Just adding a note in there so I can remember why I moved on from that one. Okay. Okay, I just came across this one. It just sold on the 7th. All right. Let's see here. This one also sold on the exact same day, the 7th. Just moving down the list. Here we go.
Hi, this is Brian Hill with Selling Made Simple and Keller Williams Realty.
All right. To voicemail.
Hi, this is Brian Hill with
To voicemail again.
your positivity and realtor with HomeSmart. Please leave me a voicemail.
All right. Try calling her again. No answer. Here's another one.
You have reached Jean Brownlee.
Try Jean again.
Good afternoon, this is Jean.
Hey, Jean, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am great. Thank you so much. Hey, I was just calling about that listing that you have on. Yeah, I had sent you an LOI for it. Did you get a chance to review that?
Yeah, my seller's not interested in anything like that.
Okay, gotcha. And just out of curiosity, since it's in Sun City, was this in a 55 plus community or no? I didn't. I just
Yes,
wanted.
it is.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Do you mainly only do like 55 plus community stuff, or do you come across others that aren't in 55 plus
No, I
communities?
come across other stuff, yeah, but I would say 75% of my business is in 55 plus.
Okay. Well, if you ever come across those ones that aren't in a 55 plus, I would definitely, love to take a look at them. And I just really want to be an additional resource to you. Basically, what I specialize in is solving sellers' problems. So if they have lower equity pre-foreclosure, if they want too much for their house, I just want to be that extra resource for you to help get more deals done and get you paid.
Awesome. Okay, well, I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. You have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. At least I know I can get rid of that one now and not continue to follow up, and maybe down the line she'll have another deal for me. 55 plus community.
Thank you for calling West USA Realty.
All right, that's the office phone. Let's see if I can find the actual number. Going on to Zillow. Let's see, what do I have on here? Perfect. Looks like there was a different one. I'll try this one.
Hi, you reached Jeremy Pearson.
Okay, cool. I did find the right number, at least. Give him another call. right, no answer from Jeremy. All right, this one is under contract, so I'm going to put that in the pending.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, we'll try her again.
Call has been forwarded to.
No answer. All right, so this one that I came across is no longer on market. Yeah, it says off market. Okay. All right, this one too also says off market. I'm just checking Zillow, Redfin. Usually it's on one of those two if it is going to be on market. So this one is not. Let me see on Zillow, was it expired? Oh yeah, it says listing removed yesterday, 2/20. Let's see if this one's available. Here we go. Where's this at?
Hello, this is Terry.
Hey Terry, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Hey, I was calling about your listing on. I actually sent you an LOI. Did you get a chance to review it?
When did you send it?
I sent it on the 19th, so a couple days ago.
Yeah. So that's the subject too, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I went through it. My client is looking at it and trying to understand if he wants to do a subject to.
Okay.
He would prefer to sell it traditionally and have the mortgage gone from his name because his lease, because he lives up in Boston right now.
Okay.
And he's had it under rent for the past 6 months.
and then now there's no rent for it. We're trying to sell it.
Yeah.
But in this situation, he wants it gone. So in 4 months, when his lease ends, he can buy a house.
Gotcha. His lease in Boston you're talking about, or the lease on this property?
Yeah, his lease in Boston.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess. So is he concerned about that? It's like going to affect his debt to income, that he wouldn't be able to get another home, or like where like is
Yeah,
that what?
because like, I mean, you guys are going to be servicing his mortgage, but his mortgage is still under his name. And
Exactly.
so, yeah, you guys can provide documentation that you're paying the mortgage,
Hmm.
but some situations, lenders only take off, like when you're leasing the home, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because basically that's what it's going to look like to you guys.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what it's going to look like. You're leasing the home.
Yep.
Well, if you're only paying the payment of the home, they're going to look at, he's going to have additional costs to take care of. And so we've got to understand a little bit more about the subject to and what it takes place.
Hmm.
And so I am talking to a few individuals about it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Trying to understand how it works for him buying a new home.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, it will be just like you said, like a lease, and they can remove it from his debt to income, showing like it's almost like rental income that he's not making those payments. And
Yeah, but usually when that takes place, they only take 70% off of his liability. They don't take 100% off unless the rent is actually 20% more than what he's paying, and then it covers it, right?
right.
But they're not going to take the full amount off.
Yeah, so that's definitely true. Some lenders will take off more, some will take off less. It just depends. Yeah, you're right. And here's what I can say. Like, I don't know if he has a lender that he prefers to work with or that he's already talking to, but I work closely with a couple lenders that I've done this with all the time, and they know exactly how subject to works and all and the process. And if you have lender specific questions, she'd be happy to answer any of those, for you and your client, if that's where you guys are kind of feeling that the next step is. So would that be helpful if I gave you her information?
Yeah, it might be helpful to do a little bit more research and figure those things out. But I mean, I guess our biggest question and concern is, okay, so we do subject to what kind of remind me. It's been a little while since I reviewed the offer.
Hmm.
Remind me what you were going to give my client.
Yeah, well,
Like, you're going to pay. You're going to assume the mortgage, but what are you paying?
yeah, good question. So that's why I actually wanted to call you, because in the LOI that I sent you with the offer, the purchase price is going to consist of the remaining loan balance plus the cash to seller, and that's where I wanted to kind of see where you're at, see what your client needs in his pocket to be able to maybe get him from Boston to, I don't know if he's coming back to Arizona or not, but
No. He's moved from Arizona to Boston.
oh, okay, to just into that next place. So like I'm not. What did you have him netting on his net sheet right now? Like, let's say you guys got a full price cash offer, and if I could put that in his pocket, what does that look like?
Well, so right now, like, he's basically netting nothing. And so that's where, so just so you guys know, you're not the only people on our page with the subject to.
Mhm.
We've got literally in the last week 7 offers subject to.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
And they're ranging from $30,000 in his pocket, and they take over his loan.
Mhm.
He owes $353 right now.
Okay.
And so he owes $353. His interest rate's at 3.875.
Perfect.
So we have an offer that's going to give him $30,000, but he's responsible for my stuff. We have another one that's willing to give him 10, and they'll still pay my commission at 2.5. And so we've got a couple scenarios in play, right? We have one that's actually the Pace Morby, and I'm sure you're familiar with him.
Yep.
The Pace Morby team is actually the Pace Morby team. They want to give me 7 and give him 7. So we've got a few different options on that.
Yeah.
And we've got a bunch of different options, a bunch of different things. And so it's like, if my client does take a subject to, he's considering, hey, what's going to be the best way? Who actually is going to carry subject to insurance?
Right.
So if the mortgage company does call it, that it gets paid and it's not my client on the hook.
Yeah. So with that, there's not a lot of really any subject to insurance per se. It's just more, what would happen if the loan gets called due? Like, let's say I'm the one who purchased it, right? Basically, what we would do then is deed it back to your seller, and then we would purchase it on an executory or land contract. So basically like think of it as like a car loan. You know, you go buy a new car, the title stays with the bank, you make the payments. Once it's paid off, then you get the title. That's basically what that would be like. So that's how we would circumvent the loan getting called due if it did get called at that point. But there's not really like a subject to insurance where they're just gonna pay for it.
So Pace Mortgage Group actually said we have an insurance company who will do subject to mortgage insurance.
Mhm.
So if it gets called, they'll pay it, but then we basically have a mortgage to them automatically.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely out there, and like I've my partner and I, we've done deals with Pace and stuff as well, and so we get how that works. And yeah, I think there's some out there, but like it's pretty rare that to like find those. So I'm sure it's definitely possible. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just letting you know that the executory contract would probably be like the best course of action to do that. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely go with someone. I get at the end of the day, it all comes down to the mighty dollar. If that's what's going to incentivize the
Oh yeah,
the seller of
it comes down to the mighty dollar and those things.
yeah, but
His concern is it gets called because like I've since getting all these offers, I've been on the Pace Mortgage page. I asked to be a part. I got it. Well,
Yeah.
3 or 4 people on there in the past 2 months said that their loans got called and they had to do things, and so it does happen. And so we want to understand the process when it does.
Yeah, and basically that's what we would do.
If you guys are going to hold on to it for 20 years at that interest rate at that loan amount, and it's in his name for 20 years, he wants to know that it's not coming back to him.
Yeah. Here's what I would say. Like, I get you guys. It sounds like you guys need to do a little bit more research on your end, like to feel comfortable. But I would definitely, say go with, someone like Pace's team or myself. Like, I would say those people that are probably offering you 30,000. Like, I'm sure they're like, oh, Arizona low interest rate, But at the end of the day, they'll probably be trying to sell it to someone like me or Pace because we buy a lot of deals. My partner and I, and then Pace buys a lot of deals. And we've even, like I said, we sold deals to Pace too, and have done deals with him. So, you really need to go with someone who you can trust in that sense, and like, be like, hey, show me HUDs, all this stuff, like, because at the end of the day, like I said, they'll probably just end up selling it to myself or to Pace, hopefully to me, but maybe to Pace. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather just work like directly with you guys and instead of buying it from someone else. So
I totally get that. I completely understand.
Yeah. So if there's like in that email that I sent you, you can go to our website and see deals that we've closed on. And if you want to see HUDs, I can provide you with more HUDs of like recent deals this month and last month. That's not an issue. But yeah, I mean, what is there any like other questions, or do you want me to provide you with that lender's number to talk with her, or I guess?
Yeah, that'd be great. If you could email me the lender's number, we can go from there and completely understand the process because his lease ends in July.
Okay.
He wants to buy a house at that point.
Right.
And the hard part is like Pace just seems like, oh, if he's going to buy the home, we'll do a lease option and we'll put the lease amount 20% higher than what his current payment. So it looks like we completely cover it. And then we'll execute the option to buy and do the subject to at that point.
Yeah, that's definitely a good option too. Yeah.
And so there's a couple options to do that. But that doesn't help them with the down payment if the purchase and the money they're giving him is later when he needs that for a down payment.
Right. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
We're trying to work some things, figure some things out, and go from there. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll send you our information, and then I guess when should I like check back with you to kind of see where we're at and what that number is going to come down to. Okay. Yeah. And
because you need to see his. He's at work right now. He's in Boston, so he gets off earlier, but he's at work right now.
Okay.
And he's got to get home, get his mortgage statement, black it out, and he's back to it to you.
Yeah.
And then scanning and emailing it to me. When I get that, I can send it to you guys, and you guys can put forth your highest and best. Yeah,
yeah. And like I said, at the end of the day, like really, like I get it if you guys go with Pace because he's has a larger name, and I get that. Like I said, you just need to go with someone who you trust. And I know the money's always more enticing, but I would highly recommend that maybe that's not always the best route to go if it's not someone who's done it before.
I mean, I talked to my client. They're like, look, You
Yeah.
don't want somebody who doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and honestly, what I would tell you, even with Pace's team or whomever else you guys speak to, I just be like, hey, if you guys are willing to pay that much, like, okay, let's do, no inspection period, earnest money goes hard right away, and then you'll really be able to tell like who's ready to buy it and who actually can, and
Exactly.
then who's not. So I mean,
And who's going to nickel and dime it? And the house is pretty new. It's only 3.5 years old.
yeah,
So,
if there is someone that's willing to do that, I'll pay $1,000 more than anybody who's willing to do that. So you'll always have me there for that.
okay. Thank you much, man.
All right, we'll talk soon, Terry. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye. Sweet, that was a good call. So that was kind of like a way to filter out the rest of the wholesalers, even though it might be some of you guys that are listening right now. Just to show credibility within our emails that we sent. They can go to our website and then saying, hey, like I'm going to pay more than anybody else because we'll close on the deal and instead of buying it from someone else. So that was a good one. Just going to add some notes here. So we're going to follow up with him on Friday. Follow up on Friday. Just using the voice notes there. That's fun. Get to compete with Pace's team, Kevin and I. Love that. Wonder, I should probably tell Kevin and see what he says. Maybe there will be a way that we can like collaborate on it with Pace. That would be pretty cool.
Thank you for calling Western Fame.
Okay. Let's see. Did he put his number on Zillow? He did not. All right, I'll have to find his number later. Oh, I need to send that guy. Let's see. I need to send him the lender's info. So I'm going to grab that. Text it to him. All right, cool. Just sent it to him. All right, we'll get back to the calls. That one. Okay, no answer there. Not sure who just joined, but what's going on? I'm calling the no equity list right now out of my CRM. So we're just trying to see if we can get a hold of some agents. The CRM already like sent out a text message and an LOI to them, but it's basically still a cold call. Same thing. They're, I guess, just maybe not as cold, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Just going through what my day normally looks like and getting yelled at by some people, having good conversations with others. And I'm doing it all on my phone, so that's why I'm kind of looking down. The CRM has a mobile app, which is super nice. So I pull it all from PropStream, and then I upload it to the CRM. And usually I try to do all active on market listings, but sometimes PropStream it can still be pending or under contract or something. So I always put the address in the web browser just to make sure it's still for sale, and then I end up calling them. So just kind of going down the list of people to call right now. Okay, that's weird. Here we go.
This is Zach.
Hey, Zach, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, I was calling about your listing on. I sent you an LOI and a text a couple days ago. Did you get a chance to review it?
Yeah. Was this the one that you're looking to do? What's the word I'm looking for? Creative financing one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That won't work. I'm very familiar with creative financing. My team does a lot of it. So
Oh, nice. Do you guys buy them yourself, or do you just come across a lot of them?
We come across one, but I mean, we have a couple people on our team that's buying for themselves, but we also know about them, know how they work, and we're not afraid of them.
Perfect. Well, you're the guy. You're the guy I want to work with then, since you're not afraid of them. Sometimes I come across agents that don't always aren't familiar, and they're like, "No, you can't do it." And so it's definitely nice to talk with someone who knows about it.
Right. It just in this case, it's not going to work because they need all the money out of it because they're an older couple. They're retired and they want to go buy like a little mobile home, an RV park or something.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Well, hey, man, even if it doesn't work on this one, like I said, I'd love to work with you. So, I know I get you have people on your team that do it, but this is what I specialize into. Sellers that have lower equity, pre-foreclosure, asking too much. Just want to be another resource for you when you come across them, and hopefully, get you your commission on it.
Did you say your name's Ryan?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, I liked your email. I liked how you sent out explaining it and everything. It was very professional. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man.
But yeah, I appreciate the phone call.
Yeah, like I said, let me know. You don't have any others right now that I could look at?
Not right now.
Okay, no worries. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, man, and we'll definitely stay in touch.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, bye. Cool. So that was a really good one. It's nice to talk with agents sometimes who know about creative finance. Like he said, he's not scared of it, so that was nice. Just gonna add some notes here. He said the sellers want all the equity out of the home. Okay. Sometimes things change. I'm sure he'll reach back out if they do, but the CRM will follow up with him too. All right. I'm gonna check if this one's listed. Okay.
office at Bedford Mountain Realty. Please leave a message.
Okay. Gonna try that number again. Maybe it was sound like the office line, but it could be the cell phone. Oh, all right, that hung up. Usually, what I do if it's an office phone, I'll go onto Zillow and look at the phone number there and see if it's different than what I have, and then I'll try calling that one. So I did find a different number for this one. Let's see if this one works. Oh, but it's a different person. That's interesting. Okay. I'm going to try calling them anyway. Sorry, I just have to change the number here. Oh, this is a person I want to reach out to anyway. Jason. Hey, Jason, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Hey, I am doing fantastic. I cannot complain. I was calling about your listing there on, and I sent you an LOI a couple days ago. Did you get a chance to review it?
I did not.
Uh-oh, maybe I had the wrong email. I think I had the wrong number at first. I sent it to your Yahoo. Do you use that one?
No. It's an email.
Okay. Well, can you just text me the best email and I'll get it sent over to you? But either way, since I have you on the phone, I'll just kind of explain to you what I was looking to do. So I came across this listing here and I saw maybe that they it's been on the market for a little bit and they don't have too much equity. So I was just kind of curious, what could you tell me what's going on with it?
Which address is that? So I'll make sure I'm talking about the right
428 West Jamestown Road.
428 is actually under contract and closed.
Oh, okay. Zillow's just maybe a little lagged then, huh?
Yeah, it should already be on the MLS as closed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not an agent. I don't have access to the MLS, but okay, cool. Well, hey, do you kind of come across a lot of listings that are kind of turnkey with lower equity, maybe pre-foreclosure, things like that?
Time to time, yes.
Okay. Well, I really just want to be a resource for you and help you get your commission on those. That's really like what I specialize in, and that's my specialty. Is solving sellers' problems. So if you have any of those, I'd love to take a look at them and work with you in the future.
Perfect. Can you go ahead and I'll text you my email address, and then that way you can email me your information.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, Jason.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your time. Have a good one. All right. Bye. Sweet. I don't know what it is. Maybe after lunch, these agents are in a better mood. At the beginning there, I wasn't having much luck, but now the calls are going a lot better. So hopefully we can keep it going. All right. Awesome. He just sent me his email. All right. Okay. That one hung up right away. Must have the wrong number. 5548. Nope, that's the right one. Okay. I don't know why that one's not answering, but we'll just move on. All right, this other one I just pulled up, it's under contract. So I'm just going to put it in this pending workflow. And basically, the pending workflow in the CRM will just follow up with them to see if the buyer's closed on it, or sometimes they fall out of contract, so then maybe we can come in and do something later. Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Rachel, this is Ryan. How are you?
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, just calling, looking at your listing here on Conrad Drive.
Concord.
Oh yeah, Concord. My bad.
You want to buy it?
I do.
Buy it.
I do want to buy it. Are you trying to sell it?
So you're gonna give me a SubTo offer. I already know it.
Yeah, I actually already sent you a SubTo offer. Did you get it?
Did you? I probably did. I have like 1,000 of them in my inbox.
Oh man. So are they gonna sell it?
They're not interested in SubTo. I'm trying to educate the seller on a SubTo.
Yeah.
Are you a wholesaler or an buyer?
I do it all. I buy and hold, wholesale. It just depends on the deal.
If we do consider SubTo, we're not gonna sell it to a wholesaler.
Yeah.
Or we're not going to sign it. So
Okay. That's not a problem.
transparent right there.
Yeah, no worries. I don't have an issue with that.
But she's still not sure about it. I'm still educating her on it. But it's the last resort if we don't get a buyer.
Gotcha.
The house needs foundation.
Oh, okay.
So that's the main concern.
What's going on? Like, is there a lot of like cracks, or like when you say it needs foundation, what needs to happen?
Well, let's say, for example, you can't go through the front door.
Oh. So
there's cracks.
There's
cracks on the interior, but doors are sticking. One door you can't even open.
Okay, so it completely shifted.
Yes, it has. Very
Gotcha.
much so.
Okay.
We've had some quotes done. We've thought about putting the listing on hold and repairing the foundation. There's just a lot of risk in that.
Do they have any like type of? I know sometimes depending. Well, I guess it's a little bit older, but it was remodeled. I was gonna say sometimes when they bought it, did they like get any type of insurance or any warranties or anything?
Yeah, so I've asked her, and it doesn't seem so. Because I really feel like I haven't seen her seller's disclosure from when she bought the house. But I asked her, is she aware of any previous foundation work? And she said no. And I asked her, there wasn't anything on the seller's disclosure, and there's obvious foundation work, but
Gotcha.
She doesn't know what she doesn't know, right?
Yeah, exactly. I get it. Okay, well, I mean, how long do you think, or how long is she wanting to like continue to try to look for that buyer before maybe she considers doing like a subject to?
Well, the thing is, she's still not set on doing the SubTo, but I'm trying to educate her on it. So I've sent her websites and YouTube videos, and I've got her talking to a lender.
Nice.
Who's educated on that, and just try and give her some knowledge so she can make an educated decision.
Right.
But of course, there is risk involved,
Mhm.
and so she's just trying to. She knows her options, and she's just wanting to sit on market for a little bit. But we haven't had that conversation about how long are you willing to go through this before you have to absolutely make a decision.
Right. Got it. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean,
She's not hurting with anything.
mhm.
She's not in a horrible spot where she absolutely has to sell. She just wants to, and she wants to be done with it.
Yeah, I get that. Okay. Well, if anything changes on it, I'm your buyer for it. And, as long as I can check out the foundation and see, how much that's going to cost to get fixed and all that stuff. But, it sounds like you're pretty informed on subject to, which is super nice. Because I'm buying and usually around 2 to 3 a month subject to, and I'm always looking for good agents to work with that, know what they're doing. And I would love to, you know, work with you and just be a resource too to help you close more deals and get your commission.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Brian, I appreciate the call, and send me a text with your information so I can program you when I'm not driving.
Okay.
And I'll be in touch if anything changes.
All right.
If
Sounds
I get something else or another seller that may be not interested in this solution.
Yeah, perfect. That sounds like a plan. I appreciate your time and you have a good rest of your day.
You're welcome. Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Bye-bye. Cool. That was a good one. She seems nice. Hopefully we can do some deals with her in the future. Um, that one, so since it has a foundation issue, I don't really know. Would need to know, the extent of it. Obviously, would have to get someone out there, get more quotes on it, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm just texting her right now, sending her my name. And my email. So she can save it. All right. And hopefully can work with her in the future. Cool. All right. So I do have some other ones to call. But maybe we'll just wrap it up here and, we can do another live another time. So if you guys are interested in the CRM, I put it down in the description. It's ButtonLeads. You can go there, check it out. And sign up if you want to get that too. And then if you guys want to know how to pull the no equity list, I also put that down in the description, so you can go watch the other video on how to pull the list and do it in whatever market you want to do. And yeah, so it was fun. See you guys next time.